Assalamualaikum and hi sir. My name is Muhammad Arif Adam bin Muhammad Isri and my matric number is 2020470078.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi sir. My name is Muhammad Arif Ilham bin Syamuddin and my matrix number is 2020617896.
Assalamualaikum and hi sir, my name is Nur Alia Ashikin binti Abu Bakar. My matric number is 2020852608. Now I will share about company background. The Faculty of Plantation and Agrotechnology was founded by University Technology Mara in 2010. The mission of the faculty is to play the vital role of producing well-trained professionals in all areas, plantation and agriculture-related industry at national and international level. The organization also play a role to strengthen international academic excellence through teaching, learning, research, and professional service to stimulate the transformation in plantation and agriculture sector. In addition, the organization has been a leading faculty in the field of plantation management and agrotechnology through teaching and learning activities, research and consulting.
Thank you, Alia. Now, I will share about the practical training activities. So during our practical training, we were doing one of the basic activity called land preparations. In this activity, we were conducted to do 5 steps of basic items in land preparations. The first one was land clearing. It is an activity to clean up all of the weed or obstacles before we start to plant anything. The next step is pre-irrigation. Pre-irrigation is an activity to find the best irrigation system depends on the soil and the plants that we will grow later. Next is tilling. Tilling is a practice of aerating the soil to permit moisture and air to penetrate, allowing seeds to germinate, encouraging root growth, controlling weed growth, and integrating fertilizer into the soil. The fourth step is harrowing. The purpose of this step is to break up clods and to provide a soil structure called tilth that is suitable for planting seeds. The last step is the practice of land leveling that used to change the land topography to create a desired terrain surface with selected hill slopes affecting the water movement on soil surface, improving drainage and the effectiveness of cultivation operations.
Thanks Arif Ilham for his sharing about land clearing. Now, I will continue this topic on topic problems and how we can overcome all the problem we have. Problem number one. Number one is our absolute problem, which is nature. When the God said on that day it will rain, we as a human can only wait patiently and hoping there will no rain on the next day. It is because land clearing is such an outdoor activity and bad weather can give such a big impact. We continue by problem number 2. Number 2 is equipment. Why equipment? The number of students and the number of equipment is such a big difference. We students need to share the equipment and need to take turn to use it. We cannot use the advantage of number of the students if they would know enough equipment. The manpower we have is big, but due to the lack of the equipment, it become our weakness to have many people in such an area, but half of them do nothing but only watch. Last but not least, problem number 3. Problem number 3 is time. Time is actually the conclusion of all the problems. When we have any problems, either it is minor or major problem that will affect at time. We need to delay our work just to solve the problem, and as a farmer, not following the schedule is bad habit that can cause many other problems. We need to stay on the schedule even though there were many problems we need to face on. What a problems. Now I will give the counter of all the problems I have been discussed before. To counter problem number 1 is wait for sunny day. When it becomes to nature problems, we need to take patience and try to take the good side. On the rainy day, we must use it to do other things. As an example, we can use it to do scout on the land to see if there were any problems when rain started. We can use the day to do maintenance of our equipment, because good equipment can make the work process become smooth. As a conclusion, we must fill up the day with any other work that not required to do at the outdoor. Next is to counter problem number 2. To counter problem number 2 is adding the amount of the equipment. Number of equipment must be equal to the number of workers, which is the students. UITM must up the amount of the equipment because they know the number of students not small. And last, to counter problem number 3. To counter problem number 3 is time management. Make a schedule and set all the activities that required to do. Focus on completing the work based on the schedule first, then the others, one by one, part by part, and it is systematic.
Now I will share about limitation during industrial training. There are several limitations that can be gained during industry training. Among them are lack of experience. As students who are new to the world of agriculture, we have a lot of experience to take, but due to presence of virus COVID-19, a lot of learning take place online. This results in students not being able to apply the theories we have learned to practice. And this is very disturbing to students when students undergo industrial training. The next limitation is lack of knowledge. This may be due to the students themselves being less focused when studying in class. Moreover, the class at that time was conducted online. Many students took it easy about their subject study.
As the conclusion, industrial training gives the student such as a good preparation before stepping into the actual world of work. It is containing all the perspective of all will be needed in the actual world of work. We, as a student, need to know not only about planting but also in marketing, just we did in our industrial training. It is because we can involve indirectly or directly with world of marketing if we have our own farm and business. At the end, we would like to recommend doubling up the times for industrial training. It is good for the student as longer their period training, more capability the students.